Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Pete and this is What Remains. And today we're going to see what remains of somebody's life inside that bungalow there. That door is our access, but we're going to have a look around outside of the property before we go in there. And trust me, you want to hang around and see what's in that bungalow because it is just absolutely outstanding what's in there. That's the main road, and I'm going to put a photograph of the front of that building up at the end of the video so you can see what the property looks like. Now, I am with another explorer. That's our way into the property, but I just wanted to show you outside of the property. Here's the back. I've had a look inside already, so I know it's safe. That's the bedroom. That's the bedroom. They've left a car. These people have relatives. Why is this car still here? Why did they not sell it? There's a bit of land out here, nice and big, but it's all overgrown. And they've got a little caravan at the back here. I say a little caravan, it's one of them big statics. So we'll go in there for a quick look. There's 1,000,001 flies round here. The door's been bust off, unfortunately, but we'll go in. So they probably had this as a holiday home. We are in holiday home territory, but we've still got glasses. Everything's still here. It's just amazing. That's a candle. The ornaments and all the glasses are still here. There's your fireplace. I'm sure this would have been a brilliant little holiday home for where we are. We've got all the crockery there. The kitchen. There's a car seat there randomly. And then the floor's quite spongy in here, so I need to be careful. That I suspect that'll be the bathroom. Yeah. There's the bedroom. Can't really go in much more than that. We've got a bit of ingress down there, look, where the floor's come through. It wouldn't surprise me if I went through this floor. And a double bunk bedroom there. Crazy. And storage, wardrobe, heaters in there. Oh, whoa, just absolutely mental. What's all this? Marksman paint. Oh, butane gas. Oh yeah, for the cookers. So I'm going to get out of this place. It don't feel safe. It feels like the floor's going to go through any moment. There is a bit of a garage, so just bear with me. And there's Jane from Jane's Jaunts. Don't forget to subscribe to Facebook page. I mean, this car would have been in brilliant condition when it was left here. I can't quite see how many miles it's got on the clock. Can't get in the garage, it's bolted up, but we can see in it. Not a lot to see. Roof's fallen through. Old printer there. Old roller. Probably a few garden tools and things like that. I'll go through there. There's a door here, but I'm not even going to attempt to get through there. It's not worth it. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go inside this house because it is outstanding and I can't wait to show you that. And this is our way in. I tell you, this door is just open, so let's get in and we'll have a look. So that was our way in, that door there behind us. I've already had a look around this bungalow and it is absolutely something special and I can't wait to share it with you. As always, we've got to be super respectful. This was somebody's loving home at one time, and there are plenty of things around to show there was a lot of love in this household. So as always, we will take nothing but photographs and leave nothing but footprints. And just come and have a look around this bungalow with me. It is amazing. Looking back at our way in, which was that door there, and we're straight into the kitchen on the right hand side. Nice open plan kitchen, I suppose, really, with the dining table there. But what I'll show you is, just look everything is just more or less left as it was. Now everything indicates to there being an elderly lady that lived here. They do have relatives, but I don't know why this bungalow is still like this, why it's not being cleared and sold, unless they've had a family fallout or something. But as you can see, the shelves, the cups, the clock stopped because there was no one around to change the batteries. And we're looking here, we've got warfarin, so that may indicate she's got a heart problem or a previous stroke. I'm just showing you around, and then if we can look up at the cobwebs here, I don't know if the camera's going to pick those up, but the ceiling is literally matted with cobwebs. So if we just have a quick look on the side of the cabinet, we can see all the day-to-day tools of her life just remaining when she left them. It's always worth looking under the tables, but check this out. Never open a fridge, they say. Full of stuff. I kid you not, it stinks. I nearly vomited then. So this looks like the pantry area in here. I'll just pop you in there. You can see we've got a pressure cooker and a few Tesco preserves. And that looks like her little toolkit down there with little clips and screws and things like that in. And then we'll go through to what would have been the main living area. I've not got my torch on at this point because there's enough light coming through the windows. But look at this. The side cabinet. I'll take you in for a closer look. All the ornaments just stood, the things that she had and loved. All in its place. And again, another stopped clock. There's a couple of these totem poles around. Candle totem poles, I'll add. And then we've got a best cutlery down there. And it looks like her best plates here as well. Still exactly where she left them. Now I've got a walking stick down there with a quadrupod foot. No doubt mobility issues. And we've got the china cabinet over here, rather nice one. And we've still got some ornaments in there and cups of places she's been and visited from abroad. I cannot tell you that the name of the person that lived here was Jessie, and that is more than likely her, but I don't actually know. And this is what the house used to look like. Absolutely beautiful. There we go, that's probably inside this house as well. That could be Jessie, a grandchild. Perhaps a husband. Walking frame, typical Shackleton's type high seat chair there. And we're going to go over to the corner here. This is the side where the fireplace was. There's a big old window there. There's a huge porcelain duck, and there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, I could be in here all day showing you little bits. Little Pioneer Hi-Fi, separate. Look, we've got Elton John asked to sing at funeral, 3rd of September 1997. Wolf Bray's tribute to his mum. He wants to walk behind Diana's coffin. How about that? No doubt a collector's piece, that newspaper. Again, a life lost and there's just nothing remaining. Yeah, Mr. Buston and Jessie Taylor lived here. There's the fireplace. My mother had one just like that actually at Bridlington. There's your fireplace, and then we've got the organ here. Technics one. No doubt that was high quality. And then strangely enough, at the side of the fireplace there's this doorway. I mean, look at the door. There's beams on. If we go through there, it's like an office or a study of some sort. So I'll take you in. Oh, there's an old 45 record there. Let's have a look at what it is. Emil Ford checkmates. Both sides. Probably before the B-side was invented. Storage, tiles, kitchen stuff. Nice painting on the wall. That's an actual acrylic. We've got a camera flash in there. Just stuff absolutely everywhere. So we've got the bedrooms to explore as well, so we'll go there next. And check this out. Cognac barrel. Made out of pot. Lovely. So we'll go back through there and I'll get you our bearings. So that's where we've just come from, the little room in the corner behind the fireplace. There's not a corresponding one here. Now we're going to go back through to the kitchen and back to the entrance hallway. To our left was our way in. I'm with fellow explorer Jane from Jane's Jaunts. Please do look at her Facebook page and join that group. We've got a bedroom here, through there, bedroom here, and a bathroom there. But just before we get there, I really do love this little picture here of this kitten and this puppy. So we'll go into one of the bedrooms. There's the car outside of those windows, what we looked at earlier. So VHS cassette player, bedroom. There's just stuff all over. I mean, we've got a camera here, digital camera. Looks like a digital radio, that. Old film camera, analog. And then let's just take it all in. It's just incredible. We've got a Hoover here. EGL, I've never heard of them. We've got a beautiful big old porcelain elephant there. Sadly the horse has got a broken leg. These things are quite valuable and quite collectible. But we've got photographs here. And it looks like that thing there is in the sea. Any clues, anybody? And then we've got here, it says G.I. Eason. More. There's an airport nearby, so maybe that's from that airport. And if we look into this cupboard here, and we still got the gentleman's jackets hung up in there. Now what I do want to show you is the cobwebs again on the ceiling. I don't know if that camera is really going to pick that up, but the ceiling is just covered in cobwebs. And that's the ladies' wardrobe over there, still with the items hung up. Both bedrooms are more or less the same size, I seem to remember, because I've had a quick look around. So we'll quickly deke into the bathroom. There's not really a lot to show you in here. And again, cobwebs. I don't know if you can pick these up on camera. The ceiling is a thick mat of cobwebs, just about 6 feet, just slightly above my head. I'm having to walk crouched a little bit. But there's your bathroom. You've got your assisted toilet there. We've got the boiler cupboard here. And the laundry where they've been hanging stuff. Lovely little hat stand. Coat stand. And then we go through to another bedroom, which I think is where she finished up in. We've got a commode just thrown on the desk there, that on the bed, sorry. Still got the laundry in there, amazing. And picture of Queenie from Can't see a date on it. I've got the brass plates there. There are things to identify the person on here. So Jessie, this place is known as Grandma's Bungalow. I'll just show you that. How sad. Look. No doubt that's that little boy that was in the picture earlier on. Got a lovely purple flower there. And the property does feel nice to be in. It's not creepy in any way. I've not seen any creepy things. It just feels nice. And just look at this little Chinaman pulling his rickshaw. Lots of things built up over a life. As always, there'll be a load of photographs up at the end of this place. It has been quite a privilege looking around this property. Being able to share that with you and show you what remains of somebody's life. If you have enjoyed this episode, please go to the link down below. Buy us a cup of coffee, it's much appreciated. Any coffees that you do buy go straight back to the channel. Buys me fuel, whatnot. Please subscribe to the channel. That's the number one thing you can do for me, is subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.